What is up, gamers? Welcome back to the Johnny G Show and episode 3 of my Minecraft Let's Play. Just kidding, this is actually a video essay, but we are going to be talking about Minecraft. So, it was back in 2010 that Notch almost single-handedly created and released the alpha edition of Minecraft.
Notch is going to officially release Minecraft.
And the game went viral, to say the least. And this was around the time that my friends and I discovered it. And as a bunch of 10-year-olds, we were instantly captivated by the simplicity of the blocks and textures, the multiplayer, the limitless space for creativity and adventuring, and the use of TNT. But we're in our 20s now and we've played tons of games over the years, and there's one that we've come back to over and over and over again. Minecraft. Consistently for years on end now, we go through a Minecraft phase in which we boot up a server and all hop on to play non-stop for about a week straight before we move on again. It's become a sort of timeless companion that whisks us back to simpler times and helps us to blend old memories with new ones. The Minecraft effect, I called it, and I didn't really think too much of it at first. I was like, oh, maybe this is just a thing that we do. But then I started to hear some other people, specifically some of my peers in my college classes, say that they do the same thing. And this, along with how successful Minecraft videos still are on YouTube, led me to start wondering, why is it that this game keeps people coming back, and why is it still relevant after over a decade? Other games like the Call of Duty franchise rely on yearly releases with the newest features and the best graphics. So in order to really flesh out just why it is that Minecraft keeps people coming back, we have to look at its beginning. So Minecraft had a successful release, generating quite a bit of buzz on the internet and in the gaming world, but at the same time, YouTube's popularity was shooting through the roof, punching a hole in the sky and landing comfortably in orbit. Gaming became one of the biggest categories on the platform, gathering hundreds of millions and eventually billions and tens of billions and even more views. PewDiePie, a YouTube gamer and one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, became the most subscribed individual on the platform in 2013 and held that title until 2019. And the first video ever listed on his channel is, you guessed it, a Minecraft gameplay video. Others like Captain Sparkles, Yogscast, Stampy Longnose, and Ant Venom structured their channels almost entirely around Minecraft, and they found crazy success for doing so. Let's Plays and Minecraft parodies raked in hundreds of millions of views. Also, personally, Minecraft parodies were my first solo exposure to music outside the radio in my parents' car, and to this day, I still go back and listen to some of them, and they still go hard.
I used to rule the world, so way back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Don't mind at night, I know you're looking at that cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Moving to the nether, I'm moving to the nether, I'm moving to the nether.
But YouTube wasn't the only key to Minecraft's high sales. For one, Mojang offered a Java edition of the game on PC and Mac, but they also offered a Pocket Edition on mobile app stores, and only real ones will remember Minecraft Lite Edition. And it was around this time, also, that companies like Apple specifically were paving the way in touchscreen technology like the iPod Touch and the iPad. I remember being in like 5th grade, how just about everyone had one, or an Android tablet of sorts, and Minecraft was on just about every one of them. So Minecraft was popular on YouTube and was readily available to a large and quickly growing audience, but plenty of other games were too. So again, why is it that people keep coming back to this game? And so to answer this question, we have to look at the game itself. To begin with, the infinite, randomly generated, seed-based sandbox worlds that are core to Minecraft provide players with a sense of limitless adventure. And this was pretty groundbreaking in the world of video games at the time. Ask any adult over like 50 to explain the gist of video games, and they'll probably say something like, well, you have to beat levels until you beat the game. But Minecraft took that idea and flipped it on its head, saying, do whatever you want, go wherever you want, build whatever you want, for as long as you want. So I remember seeing the sky's the limit on posters in grade school and such, but it really wasn't until I played Minecraft that I actually felt that to be true. I mean, in creative mode, you can literally fly. And personally, when it sank in that our world has had nearly every corner explored, I felt a mixture of disappointment and claustrophobia even. And I don't know about you, but something about exploration and adventure resonates with me on a deep level. And I can't exactly just pull a Christopher Columbus sailing the ocean blue to go discover a new world. I mean, you've probably heard that quote, born too late to explore the world, born too early to explore the universe. So it was here, in Minecraft, that I found my adventurous spirit renewed somewhat. It was a game in which every world was infinitely large, and in which every world was infinitely different from every other. Now, as a single-player game, Minecraft's awesome, don't get me wrong, but I would have gotten bored with it much more quickly if my friends were absent from the equation. Consoles like the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 offer split-screen capability with up to 4 people being able to play at a time. And some of my fondest childhood and adolescent memories come from late night Little Caesars and Goldfish sponsored gaming sessions. Online though, players are able to connect to a vast amount of servers. I remember my friends and I joining Hunger Games style servers and taking part in 50-player showdowns, which truly were the OG battle royales. Additionally, whereas each generated world was infinite and unique from every other, if I was to play single player, the world dynamic of each world I created would remain relatively static, because it was just me. On the other hand though, having one or more friends join the world made the game so much more interesting as we took on different roles like miner, builder, farmer, explorer, redstone engineer, as we adopted trading systems and ultimately developed our own little mini society. So Minecraft has changed considerably over the last 12 years of consistent updates, which has created 3 groups of players: those who want Minecraft to go back to the way it used to be, those who like how it is now, and those who want the game to be developed even further. And this is another area that the game shines, because somehow Mojang figured out a way to keep everybody happy. For those who want the retro Minecraft, the game launcher has an option to let players install and play in any version all the way back to 1.0, which was the original release. And those who want to modify the game have access to tons of mods that add pretty much anything they want, from new ores and enemies to machines and even new dimensions. So at this point we've talked about how the world was primed for Minecraft's release and why the game hit so hard. But now for the big question, why do people keep coming back? And one of the biggest factors that I've found is nostalgia. In late high school and early college, when I'd go through one of my Minecraft phases, I began to experience this overwhelming sense of nostalgia. Having spent so many hundreds of hours with the game, it became a part of my childhood. My brain has linked Minecraft with memories of good friends, good times, and that ignorance is bliss state of being that has faded with age. The aspect of the game that I find most powerfully evokes this is the game's alpha soundtrack by C418. Now, the music of Minecraft is relatively simple, and as a kid I really didn't think much of it, but now it evokes such a powerful emotional response in those who grow up playing. The music whisks us back to simpler and better seeming times. This, along with the multiplayer aspect, has been the biggest pull to Minecraft for me, even as a 22-year-old. Being an adult is great and all, but sometimes it's nice to put the world behind me and have a little Minecraft getaway. Okay, so why do I bring all this up? Well, I can't think of a time I've ever seen my dad pick up and play any of the games he grew up playing. Unlike his generation, I've grown up playing games that are much more widely available, well-developed, technologically advanced, and immersive. Of all of them though, Minecraft stands out to me for the way that it calls people back again and again, in addition to drawing in new players every day. As I've gotten older, I've found that Minecraft is a great way for me to connect with some of my younger cousins and other kids. It gives us a sort of platform to easily relate to one another, and I dare say it helps me to seem cool and relevant to them. For everything the game has to offer though, I feel like the most valuable aspect to me is the multiplayer. Playing the game by myself can be lonely, even. Each time my friends and I go through a Minecraft phase, I find myself grateful, thinking something along the lines of, maybe we're still in the good old days. So it's by means of nostalgia, consistent updates, modability, and the ability to play the game with friends as a sort of group visit to a shared memory space, that the Minecraft effect naturally pulls older players back time and again. And it's for these reasons that it has cemented itself as one of the greatest video games of all time.